What up, y'all? You know, it's finally here, man. Let me light my blunt to that. It's finally here. Terrance Crawford versus Errol Spence. Pick your poison. Styles make fights. That's what they always say, right? I'm gonna keep it honest with you, man. I'll be surprised if this fight goes longer than 10 rounds. And they got a trilogy clause in the contract, and I don't see what for. I got a feeling that Errol's gonna win. By a landslide. You know, the word of the day is body. And body shots hurt. You know what I mean? They hurt. And when somebody with real power that's going to dig to the body to you all 12 rounds, it's going to be hard to move around like that. I feel like Terrance Crawford got some power, good boxing skill, but he's not. Errol Spence is a weight bully, man. Errol Spence is gonna dig to that body. He's strong, and there's not gonna be much you're gonna be able to do to really keep him up off of you. And him steadily digging to the body, digging to the body, digging to the body. I don't think Terrance fought nobody like that. To be honest with you, I feel like Terrance will have a tough time with Keith right now. Keith ain't no slouch. People keep forgetting about Keith now. So welterweight division don't just got Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford. Still got Ortiz. You still got Boots. You got Keith. There's some fights to go around now. You see why people ain't fighting Keith. Still dangerous. But, back to Errol Spence and Terrance. My biggest thing with Errol is he's good enough to do this, but for him to lay off out the ring and just basically say, hey, I'm not fighting until I fight Terrance, it's kind of like, yeah, I feel you, but I feel like, it's not even necessarily a tune-up. I would say go fight one of these other, top welterweights, just, ring rust. Now, sometimes people think ring rust is a myth because these boxers are in the gym 24/7, you know what I mean? So I get it, but, whatever best for you. In my opinion, I feel like the best thing would have been, Errol just, get a fight in. Then at the end of the year, so, you know what I mean, beginning of next year, we go ahead and bring the new year in with this bang. You know what I mean? Because this has been a hell of a year for boxing, you know what I mean? And you don't want, after this big fight, boxing just kind of go dead, just go stale, flatline. But, as far as my prediction, with the fight, I see Errol winning in 10 rounds. Stoppage. Straight up. And there's a trilogy in the contract, which is cool. But I also feel like there's not going to be no need for a trilogy. Because, up and down, I feel like Errol got him all the way up and down.